Hello everyone and welcome to ErebosGamingHD, and we're straight into the action here with Guan Xing, and this is the Battle of Yiling. This battle is pretty much revenge from Liu Bei's side against Wu for the killing of Zhang Fei and Guan Yu. So already this battle's not the best. You should never go to battle with revenge on your mind because you end up making mistakes, doing stupid things, and just losing control of your emotions is never good for a battle. As you will see, as this game progresses, Liu Bei decides to do one, go straight for Sun Quan, and it's just not sensible. Enemies all over the place, but you know, he's our boss and we gotta follow him. So, Guan Xing, I don't know about this guy. He's a son of Guan Yu. He has some interesting movesets. However, to me, these sort of movesets are a bit unrealistic to the point of how these fighters are. It seems to be, it seems to fly around everywhere, and it's just, to me, it's a bit weird. Especially his rage move. So when you get onto the second stage of his rage move, so it just flies, just like floats. I have no idea how it does it, but it's interesting. His moveset, well, let's see, it's a bit hard to control in some circumstances. His Muso is okay once you get used to it, but there's no really special. His Rage Muso's probably one of the top ones that I've used. It's very good for crowd control. But I don't know, I'm not too sure. I mean, what do you guys think? I don't mind him. They are good, but he does seem a bit weak. Well, then again, I am using his stock weapons because I haven't managed to find any more powerful weapons. That might be the reason why, but I don't know. There's his Rage Muso. So it just kind of does like a jumping thing. I don't think I unlocked the second stage on this one, unfortunately. I'll explain what I'm on about when I catch up to it. So, my job is to basically keep the forces of the south from coming up and taking over us. So I'm just taking out Han Dang here, and I get into a little bit of trouble. I end up knocking him into an area where there's other enemy officers, and then getting enclosed, and it's another lucky survival. Here we go. So he's in there, I go after him, and then, locked in, 3 enemy officers. Got Mi Fang, the defector, giving us a load of shit. Han Dang, who's about a third of his life, and Fi Shiren, the other defector. Something interesting, I was once I was reading about how this battle came down. Zhang Fei was killed by some of his own officers. Quite disturbing. They waited for him to go to sleep, cut off his head. It's a bit strong, but you know, I guess that was normal for this era even, sorry. And the reason why they did that was because Zhang Fei was disappointed with them and basically turned around and says, if you do this sort of thing again, I'll get you executed under the military law. So they basically shit themselves and thought, well, if we kill him and defect to Wu, we won't die. So bit meh. A lot of defection in this part. A lot of SHU people disappearing to Wu. The problem with this battle is, well, in the historical side of it, this is where Liu Bei dies. He doesn't die in this specific battle, but he does die eventually being chased by Wu. And at that point he nominates his son to take over leadership, that's Liu Shang, and he also appoints Zhu Liang as Chancellor, who in other words is the overall boss. He looks after his son and makes the decisions and stuff like that. But SHU in general start to lose their military might, and it starts going downhill and downhill from there. So as you can see, I'm on red life, I'm getting blasted with ballista. I've got enemy officers around me. Just a nightmare. I don't know how I survived this, to be honest. Look at my health, you can't even see it. Fortunately, I survive. So we stopped the fire attack there. I didn't even realise at the point of playing this game. Now I'm off to say look for health as well as save Liu Bei from Luzon. And I think Gan Ning shows himself. No, I don't. That's later on. My apologies. So whilst looking for health, I come across Luzon. Alright, mate. And after this battle, finally I get to level 25 on the majority of my characters, so I'll be able to start showing off the alternate movestyles, which is brilliant. I like the option of having two different ones, because some of them are different, some of them are for different attacks. So one of them could be crowd control and the other one could be a single PvP, so it makes it a lot easier. Look at him trying to block him. Who does he think he is? I mean, it's not that strong, really. I got a bit more health. I would have liked to say full-on turkey, but you know, or chicken turkey, whichever it is. That's a nice move that he's got. I do enjoy that one. That's a 4-square double triangle attack. And abusing the Storm Rush as usual. How else are you meant to beat this difficulty at this level? So that's him down. And this is yet another one where I don't get 1,000 kills. I do, however, get some personal bests on my rage counts. I get some wicked counts. And I've sped this bit up because this guy, he didn't really get in my way. They were not really to show you. I was more concerned about taking enemies out, to be honest. I didn't even realise they were there until he hit me a couple of times. I saw the big blue thing on top of his head. So he's dead straight away. No problems at all there, so didn't want to bore you with that. I finally got me full health and a shed load of Muso. And I do fight an enemy officer here, just can't see him at the minute. I don't know where he is. Just trying to just get some kills. I don't know what you think about this character. I think he's a bit too anime-y. It's more like a character that I'd expect in Dynasty Warriors Strike Force rather than Dynasty Warriors. Out of all the games that Koei creates on the Dynasty Warriors series, these are supposed to be the most realistic ones in my opinion. But this guy, he just seems a bit too Warriors Orochi, maybe Strike Force sort of character. I'll get Liu Dai mixed in here. There, this is it. Look at him. It's just flying. Oh, it's just floating. It's a bit. Yeah, look. See, it's just gliding through the air. Look at that for a chain. 3,358. It's a new personal best. I did read somewhere on one of the forums that that somebody had managed to get 6,500, so that's a goal for me to beat. That's insane. Maybe might get one of those on Chaos. There's a lot more enemies and they take a lot more hits to die, so that might be a way to get that. I'm going to take out Cheng Pu and the base captain. Get hold of this area, demoralise them a little bit. He seems to get a nice little chain on me there, nearly kills me. Fortunately I had a spare Muso. Now I've got no Musos whatsoever, so I need to be very careful at this point. try and get Storm Rush on triggered on him. There we go. Should give me a Muso or two. Nearly two. That's a nice, oh look at that, brilliant. Straight in, full Muso. It's a nice little trick for if you're playing as Guan Xing. The double square triangle on somebody that's weak to you will automatically trigger a Storm Rush. So that's a nice little pointer for you there if you want to get them done quickly. Or if you're playing on Chaos or something like that and you want to abuse it. Do that. Completely missed him. Nice little chain I had going there. It does work if you hit him with all your hits. I missed him a couple of times there. Stop defending. Just die, Zuran. Yeah, bye bye. I have more trouble. I don't understand this. I have more trouble with the Vanguard troops that come with these officers than the actual officers. And they're just pain in the ass. And get a little bit lost here as well. I should really look at my map a bit more. So, full rage, nearly full health, and nearly full Muso. Going into the heat of the battle. And this is where there's about 6 officers. There's Zhao Te, Sun Quan, Gan Ning. I didn't even realise Liu Bei were in here. There's other enemy officers as well, I just can't see them at this point in time. But let's just get straight into it. Let's get rid of all these guys. And I had one personal best, and I beat it here. Just insane, look at that chain. And look at that, 15 or 4k, come on. Could at least give me 4k. So there's my new personal best, that's 3,985 chain on a rage. I didn't kill any enemy officers there, oh there were another one, that was Quan Zong. I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm saying, yeah, you've got double attack, why am I not using it? Come on, that's it. So that's Gan Ning out that way. Get the hell away from there, because that would have hurt. I want to get all the way to the end of the battle and die. Albeit that does occur every now and again, especially when I'm playing the free modes on the previous ones to get their secret weapons. You die right at the end. I thought, you god damn it. So I don't really in-turn save. I should really do it, but I feel that, you know, if you can't do it on your first run through, then you need to start again. It's kind of like a punishment for dying. Makes you better, makes you more cautious going into the fights. Oh, there's another one there. That's Zhu Jin. How many enemies are here? Liu A, maybe, as well. So, endless string of enemy officers in this one area. Just trying to build my rage back up again so I can have another crack at them. Oh, and look what happens. See, didn't even realise that. I was shocked. I managed to take out Sun Quan. I've still got all those enemy officers. I'm a bit disappointed, but it would have been nice to kill him. And this is unfortunately where Liu Bei shows signs of him dying. If you watch the cutscenes and stuff like that, you'll see that his son takes over, and it's a bit depressing for the SHU force. The three people that started it, Zhang Fei, Guan Yu and Liu Bei, have all been killed. So, hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you on the next episode.